Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth part of Date and Time in SQL. I hope you have practiced all the commands given in the previous tutorials of date and time. Let us move ahead. So in the last video, we were at the display of time along with date, and we have seen that you can use different types of elements like with the to-char to see date, month, year, spelling, full name along with time. So to view the time, the method was use to-char, use the column, and you can use HHMISS. Like for example, select star from sample was our table. You can see these two columns are displayed, but no time is being displayed. In order to see the time, what we will do? We will type the query which I have already saved. So the query is select date of birth, to-char, date of birth, DD, MM, YY, HHMISS. Okay. So what you can see, this has come. Please be very careful what I am explaining. This is normal DOB. So normal DOB is displayed. This is DOB with the help of to-char. So what I have extracted DDMMYY. So you can see 1 October 22 along with time. Now this is HMISS. Now you can see what time has come 12:00. Okay. Why? As I have told you that when you enter date, the time is also stored. But when you are entering date by your hand and it is not a sys date, then what time Oracle should take? Oracle cannot take by default the time of the system. So it takes default the starting time of the day, that is 12 a.m. in the morning. Similarly, when we have seen date of joining, so you can see this is date of joining. This is this 1 January 67 date of joining, 1/167, and along with this HHMISS. Now, let me give you an example of sysdate. Insert into sample values, any value 4, comma, sysdate, comma, my any date, 8 September 66. Now, you can very well imagine that sysdate column will give the current date and time. This will give the date I have specified and time. But normally, if you will try to see, it will not show you the time. So you can see today's date is 14 April 20 and 8 September is what I have given. Now, if you try to execute the above query again, then what will happen? Now see carefully. Since I have given is at sysdate, so 14 April 20, 14/4/20, 3:38:23 is the system time which is in my laptop. Okay. So when you enter time through a function, the date and the time of the system is entered. But when you enter a simple date value, Oracle does not enter the current system time. It enters, you can see the starting time of the day, that is 12 a.m. Okay. So now I hope it is clear that when you enter sysdate, the current date and time goes. When you enter a date with your hand, then 12 a.m. in the morning is stored. Okay. This is what you are seeing in this example. Is this thing clear? Now, next question arises. Suppose you want to enter the specified time along with this date. Suppose you want to enter 10 a.m. in the morning. Then what you have to do? So if you try to enter this time along with this date, see what will happen. 5, comma, again let us take sysdate, comma, 1 March 77, and you try to enter time also, that is 10, 10, 10. Suppose like this. See, error will come. So uh, Oracle has designed it in this way that you cannot enter time like this. Although you can enter date, but you cannot enter time like this. So to enter time, you have to use another function, that is toDate function. So whenever you want to insert the time, you will have to use a toDate function like this. Insert into table name values. This is system time toDate. Now in toDate, you will give the date and time, and you will specify that which portion represents what element. For example, you can see 1 is DD, MAR is MON, 88 is YY. So 11 is your HH, 11 is your MI, and 11 is your SS. This is the way you can enter time along with the date. Okay. So let us write this query. Now you can see one row created. So please understand it carefully what is happening. This is the first column, roll number. Okay. You can see second column is date of birth. So I have taken sysdate. Okay. So in date of birth, sysdate will go. Now in third column, I want to enter my time. So what I have given, I have used a function called as toDate. So toDate syntax is write the complete date. So I have written the same way in the same way. The difference is this time I have used toDate function. So 1 March 88, 11, 11, 11. Quotes closed. Now you have to tell Oracle that in this part, what value represents which element. So you can see 1 is DD, MAR is MON, 88 is YY, 11 is HH, 11 is MI, and 11 is SS. So you can see after entering one row created, you now try to type again, select star from sample. What you can see again, you will not see the time. So to see the time again, we have to use that query, this one. Now you can see in case of sysdate, the current date and current time is, this is the current date, this is the current time, and in this case 1st March 88 was normal value. This is what I have used in toChar. So you can see my time is stored. Okay. So now there are three things. Number one, if you store value with the sysdate, system time will go. If you will not give any time, only date, then starting of the time, that is 12 a.m. morning, will go. And if you want to give your time, then you will have to use toDate function. This is how you can store the value. Just to repeat, revise, if you normally see select star from sample, you will not be able to see the date and time. For this, what you can do, again, you have two options, that you can use this command, alter session set ls date format is equal to ddmnyy. Then whenever you will see the table, you will see without the use of this TDS method. But still there are two methods, this toChar function, or you can set the national language setting date format. Okay. Now please try and execute all these commands. Very soon I will be sending you assignment based on this. So please go through all these commands well, practice them, and then go through the assignment related to date and function which I am going to send you. Thank you very much.